everybody, welcome back. Now we tour my dining room for Christmas. Kept it sort of simple this year. Just wanted to focus more on just like natural elements. Nothing crazy, nothing over the top, although this might be over the top for some of you, I'm sure. But this is my minimal, which makes me laugh. But anyway, so welcome to my dining room. You're looking at my vintage apothecary that I've repainted and aged and love. The only thing I'm going to do to this, if you can tell, this is waxed and this is not. I'm going to strip this. Come probably in the winter, I'll strip it. No big deal. I'll just take it outside one day and sand it, and because I like the two-tone effect better than all painted. So what you're looking at is just a vintage, this is, oh my God, what are they called? I am constantly forgetting my words. What is going on? Souvenir from North Pole, New York. I think that's so cute. I love that. And this is actually a vintage pine cone candle. And I just tucked some bottle brush trees in with berries. This is an old mirror that used to be upstairs in my great room. I've since moved down here. I don't know, I just felt like it. I like the reflection in the winter when you have candles lit, and this little guy's cute. I just set him up here. This is, I think I showed this in my fall tour. I was gonna paint this, but I decided that I'm really liking this like really deep wine color. I think it's pretty. These are just some old pics of my kids with our puppies. So cute. They're so big now, my kids. I feel like this was like another lifetime ago. How adorable are they? Oh my gosh, I know I'm biased, but they are cute. And here's me and my daughter a couple years ago. We always sat with Santa for about 15 years. That was fun. Oh, I just noticed my candles are falling over. It's lovely. And again, kept the top of this pretty simple, or simple for me. Just a couple pine cones in the big basket and some berries. I like that. And my tree I love. This is like an old like twiggy tree. But what I decided to do is, like I said, add in this wine color. I really liked it. And I took apart a arrangement that I had and then just tucked these little roses in there. Found these pine cone picks at Joann's, tucked them in there. These are picks from Hobby Lobby. I have them up all year. I made those orange slices a couple years ago. These are some old vintage Christmas balls that a sweet vendor friend of mine gave to me last year. I couldn't wait to use them this year. Some dried apples. And these bows are actually cheesecloth that I coffee stained. And in years past, I had these draped like a garland around the tree, but I hated the way it looked, honestly. And so this year I was like, what am I gonna do with this stuff? So I cut it into sections and made them into bows. I mean, if that's not cheap bows, I don't know what is. Because I mean, how much does a package of cheesecloth cost? And I got about, I don't know, 10 or 12 bows out of it. So, and I'm really loving it. And then I just stuck my copper little molds on as my decorations. And I think it just came out so adorable. And I've had like these rusty stars for a while. I always have like a nod to like primitive. I just like primitive decor, although I'm not 100% primitive. I'm more like country, I don't know what I am. I'm an eclectic decorator. So I just like anything that I think is pretty, and I go with it. And these lights, for some reason, I keep setting it up, but they keep going on to this mode. So I'm just gonna live with it. So that is that. And I made this little makeshift garland out of these bells and the snowflake ornaments that I thought were adorable. This clock used to be on the mantle that I showed you in my sitting room. It does not work, but yet I love it. And these do work. I just didn't have, I don't know, I didn't turn them on for some reason. And this is an old lamp. Forgot to turn that on. Little matchstick holder here that I nailed to the side of this. And a broom on my fake fireplace that's making noise, but you gotta love it. And this is just a little gathering of stuff here. I really love this. I bought this from Gray Barn Antiques. Thought that's so pretty. It actually has like a wood stick that you can stick this into, but I ended up just kind of placing it on here, and I like the way it looks. So I'm gonna keep it. Little butter presses. Look at this tiny little pie safe. How cute is that? And I bought that pie from, what the heck's it called? Primitive Pineapples. The Primitive Pineapple, I think it's called. It's in New York. I just ordered it. Another butter mold. And if you want to see, on the other side here, I keep this closed, but I store games and stuff in here. If I can open it. I mean, not much, but a couple games, couple placemats, candles thrown in haphazardly. And here's another lamp that I had found. I think I showed this in my last tour of this room. And a little sugar bucket. And I like this sign. It's not old, but it's the perfect colors for my house. That is just making such a funny noise. And if this is your first time visiting, I welcome you. And just so you know, I'm a vintage reseller, so I do have a lot of vintage items, and my home changes very drastically from season to season. And I do collect firkins and butter molds and butter churns and all the fun stuff. And my table, which was a Facebook, oh, there's my purse on it, sorry. But Facebook Marketplace find last year, it was all brown. I believe it's like Pier 1, vintage Pier 1. And I stripped it down because it was like a very dark, very, very destroyed table. And I have been working on it on and off, but I'm done because now I love it. So basically, I repainted the legs and the apron. So this is my favorite color. Actually, I think I painted this one Sheraton Sage from Sherwin-Williams. Wow, say that 10 times fast. And then I had initially kept it like a little bit of a natural stain, but I felt like it just didn't look finished. So I added a little bit, a very light coat of Early American. And now I absolutely love it. And I'm gonna probably be changing out these chairs because I like the captain chair better. I like the arm rests. And so I'm kind of in the process of changing over. I have a bunch more of these little ones, which I love. I painted these. These were like somebody painted them black and they did a horrible job. So I stripped it and repainted it and added this little detail. I'm not sure I love that, but we'll see. Let me know your thoughts. A mess or not? But I love the color and I love the style of the chair. Plus it gave like a nice sight line over the table so that these chairs are so high and they blocked the fireplace, and I didn't like that. So I like these. They're super comfy. And this isn't, I think Is this April Cornell? Yes, April Cornell. I love April Cornell fabrics. I wish she would watch my video and send me some. Kidding. Well, not really. But, so I love that. I just love how it blends in this room. And I always struggle with my, this is a Chinese fortune that I thought was so pretty. Hold on. A loved one's presence brings peace to your soul. And that's the truth. So anyway, this is my centerpiece. I know it's not really a centerpiece, but I kind of like it. I like to show off these bowls. I think they're beautiful. This, again, was from the Primitive Pineapple. I just love those little feather trees, and I think they're so adorable and charming. And then, yeah, just a vintage chamber candle holder and a vintage napkin and salt and pepper holder. Useful. And then we start over here. So I have stacked this. I don't know if this was like this in my, I think it was in my last video. And yeah, so you guys have seen this firkin lamp, a little jug, an old copper mug, and I just tucked another one of the hydrangeas in, a little greenery. And like I said in my last video, I'm beginning to really get a large collection of these benches. I just stripped the bottom bench and I'm gonna stain it, but I'm in between things. And this you've all seen, I believe. Well, unless you're new and you're seeing it for the first time. But I just store like candle waxes and candles in that little cabinet. And this is one of my all-time favorite pieces, a Facebook find. And I love it. I have to repaint this top though. I gotta do it properly. I didn't do it right the first time, so I'm gonna do it again. But yeah, I love this little baker's possum belly cabinet. Love it, love it, love it. It's filled with some amber glass, and it's also filled with some new glass pieces. I wanted to get some red glassware, but I could not find any this year anywhere that I liked. So, and I placed this. This was in my kitchen. I just got this in October, but I placed that in my kitchen, and it's black, and I don't have much black in my house, but opinions. What do you think? Should I keep it black and just change out the flowers for the season like I did here? And just, I was actually thinking about incorporating a little bit more black into my house. Like I was thinking, I want to paint that chandelier, possibly like a really deep oil rubbed bronze or close to black. And then just add like little bits of black here and there. I don't know. Like I have that black clock over there. Should I do it? I don't know. Sorry, my husband called, so I had to take that phone call. I did switch these things actually, now that I think about it. Don't look at the mess back there. Yeah, this used to be in the corner up here, and I switched them. God, that candle is so annoying me. I still have to make up my mind whether or not I want to keep that like this. I do like it though, because in my kitchen I have like the same type of lamp hanging over my my table. So okay, so let's get back into here. If you haven't seen this, I think I didn't change this up too much. I just added this little Christmas candle, and I added a couple pine cones in here, and the heart cookie cutters. But other than that, everything's kind of stayed the same. I was talking about a red glass too, and I haven't found any red glass that I like. So I wanted to do like a display of red, green, and clear glass, but that didn't happen. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. And here is my little potbelly stove. I like that. But yeah, that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little quick tour, and I will see you again for the Christmas tour.